When we are born and take our first breaths, our life on earth begins. Just imagine being that newly born person, hurting for the first time from the compression of the birth, the air touching your lungs for the first time, the hunger to fuel, your life gnawing at your stomach, the wet cold of the room temperature instead of warmth of the womb, the complete absence of knowledge about the world, the absence of understanding of how to communicate all of these things to the people you instinctively know are there as an extension of yourself. These are our first lived experiences, acknowledging our need for other people in order for us to live. We understand that we need those extensions of ourselves, but there is no filter on who that is. As a newly born person, there is no superiority of human worth. We are born with the natural instinct that all people are an extension of us. We are born trusting, not deceitfully. We need to trust that our extensions of self will be there to help us get our needs met. Deceit is a taught human trait, not a born human expression. The choices and actions to lie to get things is not our state of being at birth. We get groomed to be deceitful as a necessity in a cruel world. We never get taught that deceit is not the natural way of humanity. Instead, we get taught that humankind is this way from the womb, born sinners. The concept of sin is a lie that has guided how we think of being a person in existence. It gets used to create superiority structures to enable abusers to obtain and sustain power in the systems. The systems are not a human-born need. The systems are designed to enable greed. Greed is not a need that a human is born with. It is the desire for selfishness, with indifference to all but the perceived individual's owned property. Our human-born needs are fragile to manipulation. Many of these systems of abuse rule our societies and the expectations of a person within. There are some people who argue that teaching the lies is the ethical thing, because everything is built around them. This is not true. To teach a lie about reality to a person steals the person's ability to live a true life of integrity. Lies, like my race is superior to yours, are directly against the evolution of the human species. If it were true, humanity would have gone extinct long ago. To teach such lies is to steal the person's ability to live safely in the world. If you are taught vaccines are a threat, then your child dies from the measles. You and the child have been abused by the lie about reality. Especially that child. It did not know better and had no choice but to trust its misinformed caregivers. Not removing these lies from the collective of human knowledge is a crime. Continuing to teach lies because they support fantasies of grandeur is a crime. Teaching lies that make human beings hate other human beings is a crime. Humans are born to be nice to each other. We are taught to be the vile things most act like they are today. They accept their abuse as the only way it can be, because that is how they were taught. This is why education is a human-born need. We are blank pages from our birth, whose books get written in by others for years before we start writing for ourselves. Those developmental years are vital to a person's ability to achieve in life. We learn the tools to navigate our hardships. If we are given lies as tools, we have no way of knowing it until the tool fails us. Sadly, in our current systems, those failures have turned into you failing at doing what you were supposed to. It is not a failure of the system or the lies. This is intentionally done to keep enabling the abuse through your self-policing of your thoughts, actions, and behaviors to keep you supporting the lies. You become the problem, not the flawed lie given to you as a tool. The fact that our human needs to live are a commodity, something to be freely leveraged by law for profits, is also a criminal act. What mother withholding breast milk for infant, until she's paid for it, is justified. I am not telling anyone anything false. I am not lying. So then why is the truth so different from what we are taught? This is because the people who benefit from our misinformation and ignorance of the truth do not want to change their gains at the expense of your human needs. Selfishness, outright. There is no other explanation except psychopathy. These are the things a society should be vehemently shaming. The abuses that harm all humanity deserve to be seen as human depravity. Denying the truth does not change it. What is, is. The class system is created, and through it, the abuse of humanity has been allowed to ruthlessly rape the people of their needs to live. This is not justice. This is not governance. This is abuse to maintain power. Men get taught that they are accountable to nothing but their own, that they own their blood and wives. This is not born in. Since the baby is born without a care for who its caregivers are, this means humans are all born to care for babies. The need to maintain the segregation of humans by body parts to create a born lesser class of human needs men to think they are born to be abusive oppressors. Then men get taught things like survival of the fittest are the most brutal of humans, instead of the reality that it would have been the most cooperative people who would have survived. These lies are continued through faith designations of special status when you create a lawful union of ownership of your lesser human for life. All lies designed to oppress, to maintain abuses for a small portion of the population to profit off of. There is no juster loving good that would support such lies. Men are groomed to not be the person they were born to be. Men are no longer human beings because they have taught you lies. These systems have taught you to be indifferent to human life, which is entirely the opposite of how you were born. You have been used, manipulated, and rode like a whore, all to line the golden pockets of the upper echelon of society. This is a crime against your human-born needs. We all need to stop enabling these abusers from the lies that keep them safe to abuse us all. We are not their beasts of burden. We are people, not paychecks or pawns. Stand up for yourself. Stop letting the lies rule your life. We all have to live in the system they have come from for now. The only way to make a change for our future generations is to be brave of heart and strong of mind, as we stand in defiance of the abuse from the systems that manipulate us. We have been beautiful since the moment we took our first breath. The systems stole that from us. Now we know the truth. What can they do when we won't follow the lies anymore?